Welcome back, friends. Just want to get back into some Staxel and kind of show you how I've progressed since I did the first look video. If you haven't checked out that one, go ahead and check out the Staxel first look video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And here we go, getting back into the wild. So I decided to jump back in right now because I am about a game month into it, not real life month, but a game month into it, and I believe it's going to change seasons. I'm not 100% sure on that because this will be the end of my first month, but I kind of wanted to show you my progress up until this point. You can see spring 29th, and let me show you my calendar here real quick, and you can see the 29th and 30th have events. That's why they're blue. They are island portals, which I can go into a portion of the island that has different portals that'll take me to completely different islands with unique items, which I think is super cool. But let me show you around, because in the beginning, in the first look, I was kind of just getting my bearings, trying to figure out how to play the game. And now I got a little bit more going for me, and it's not as impressive inside. I did get a boiling station here, a cutting station, so I can work on some recipes. I didn't know where to put this, so I just put a giant clock in my house. So there's that. I got a nice little lamp, got some lighting in here, shelves full of stuff from the portal event, the last portal event that I did, and seeds and animal food, which I will show you in a second. I still got that pink toilet though. Shout out to that pink toilet. All right, and so not to ruin all the surprise, I did a little bit of landscaping, lots of crops going on here. We are going to do that today, get rid of these crops. Actually, yes, they are ready to harvest, so they should be today. These are cabbages, by the way, and some cucumbers, different things. Cabbages take a while. They take, I think, 6 days, I want to say, or something like that, 5 or 6 days. But here we go. So let's take a little tour around the farm. First off, how did my sheep get outside of the gate? Oh man. All right, so that happens sometimes. But this is Be. I didn't name it. That's actually just how it came, straight out of the box. And you can pet the animals, which is awesome. So let me show you one thing. This sheep needs to be sheared, it looks like. So if I can catch it before it runs away on me, let me go ahead and shear this guy here just to get him a little cooler. There you are. Perfect. So I got some wool from that. I need to get him back in there real quick. I think I still have a animal crate. Yeah. So you can't just pick them up and move them. You have to buy these special capture crates, and it took me a while to figure that out. But once you do, you can put the sheep or whatever animal, could be a cow, anything, in the crate. And then you just put them back in their pen. The fact that they got out once, just it doesn't make me very confident that they're gonna stay in here. So I'm actually gonna get rid of these. And don't worry, they actually, I thought they eat out of the troughs, but they don't. You can still see the food is full in both these troughs here. And so I'm just gonna get rid of them. It is a waste of the food, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll keep them in the pen. I think is what probably happened is it jumped off the trough literally over the fence. My cow kept doing something similar, and my pig. But let's check out these here. So we got two chickens and a rooster. This little guy, Emojin, was the one that got into all kinds of trouble, got into the store, was shopping, so yeah, he's been causing some trouble. We got Cluck here, the rooster. I don't know, to be honest, what the point of the rooster is. I've left the eggs in here for a while, and I don't know if they hatch into new chickens or something, but I don't know. I just figured I'll buy a couple for the eggs, a rooster just in case it did something. I haven't seen anything yet, but maybe in the future. And for each animal, you can't just buy the animal and food. You actually have to have a certain setup for certain animals, and you have to have these signs. So in order for everything to be legit, you need the sign, you need the hen house here, and then you need food, obviously. Oops, did not mean to do that. Wasted more food there. Let me go ahead and put this pen back, and actually, oops, not what I meant to do. I have to wait for Emojin to get out of the way. There you go. Perfect. And now I got to feed them food again. I meant to press ZR, so they got a little bit of food there, but let me go grab some more. You like that stonework, by the way? That's all custom right there. All right, let's get that chicken food. Good thing I have plenty of it. And let's go ahead and fill these up before I leave. There you are. All right. Positively glowing with life. So let's go ahead and place that back because inventory management is a pain. Not gonna lie, I'm already almost full again. Look how many eggs I got. Jars of honey. I do have bees. And I still gotta collect all this produce here. So let me show you this guy right here, Colonel Bacon. That's my pig. And he literally does leave bacon, which is insane. And it's actually funny if you look at the description for bacon, how pigs produce this is still the village's greatest mystery. So yeah, it seems the bacon here is legendary and some kind of immaculate conception bacon. I'm not sure how it's made, but you don't ask those kind of questions. Here's my dog, Milton. That was actually the first animal that I got aside from the cows, or at least the one cow. Milton and one cow were the first animals. My cow Autumn here, that's my cow. And every day you can get some milk from each cow. I also have Moomy. And there we go. And same deal here. You need the sign. You need some type of hut. And of course their food in there, so they're happy. And lastly, I do got to fill up Milton's. Milton gives me gifts every now and then. I don't know where he came with a lab coat, but I will take it. Thank you, buddy. And then let me show you these bees real quick. They're hard at work, and these took a very long time, but once you get them set up, they are established and pretty low maintenance. One thing that I didn't know, which I kind of learned from Tux and Fanny, another indie game I recently played. If you haven't checked out that first look, I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend the game as well. You can actually use the smoker to calm them down, and then that's how you harvest, because once it hits the day that they're harvesting, they get all crazy. You can hear them loud, they're flying around, and you have to actually use the smoker just like that, and it'll calm them down so you can extract the honey. I have these trees as well. Before I forget though, let's go ahead and feed Milton. And it's not very often, it just happens to be that all these food bowls are empty today. You actually don't have to fill them up for a few days, so it's just lucky timing, I guess. Here we go. Let me go and fill up that food. Got to keep those pets happy. Autumn's happy. She's jumping around. Okay, and put this back because I literally need the space right now. I have 2 empty spaces. I think that should be enough since I already have cucumbers there. Let me harvest these cucumbers real quick. That one's not ready. That one's ready. Perfect. And I will speed this part up, but I just want to show you how much money you can actually get from this many cabbages here. And actually, I just made a huge mistake. You can harvest them by hand, but it's much faster and much better. I guess you can call that an example here, a little example of why you shouldn't do that. Because if you use the scythe and you actually harvest, let's see, like a bigger group here, there we go. You'll get your seeds back and you don't have to buy them from the store. You save a ton of money doing that, trust me. It's like 150 for 3 seeds, I think, for the cabbages, if I remember correctly. And you don't get all of them, but you get a good chunk of them. And if you're wondering why I have random cucumbers planted in the middle of a cabbage field, it's because I planted random seeds. They literally are just called mixed seeds. They don't tell you what it is. And they happen to be cucumbers. And so instead of moving them, I just left them where they were. I didn't know what they were at all, and they happen to be cucumbers that regrow. I don't have to plant them. They are very low maintenance, just gotta water them. And so I left them because why get rid of them? It makes it a little bit tougher to harvest everything, but not a big deal. All right, and look, I got 78 seeds returned on that, which is awesome. Let me go ahead and replant those here while I'm here. The replanting process and the watering process is much faster than the harvesting process, and I kind of have it down to a science, or you know, not an exact science, but pretty close. All right, and we got 4 left. Let's go ahead and throw them there. And that's pretty good. I may have to buy a few more, but it is a lot cheaper than rebuying and replanting all of them like I used to do in the beginning, like a fool. 6 days in spring. I don't remember if it's gonna let me. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. It's the changing in seasons though. They might just die, so I'm not really sure. This is my first time, like I said, that it's gonna change seasons on me. So I don't know what's gonna happen. And actually, I thought I had already planted this cocoa seed. That's weird. I can literally plant it partway in the water. Sure, I guess. I kind of just want to keep all my trees in one area. I didn't plant this one, but it's a nice, majestic looking tree, so I figured why not put the rest near it. And then can't forget the most important part, making sure all these bad boys are watered. And the good thing is I can just refill it right there in my pond. And let me fill these up. I am running out of daylight here, so I need to get a move on it. As you can see, the days go by fairly quickly. I have one more day after this, and I do want to show off the portals a little bit. And you can pre-water your crops if you didn't know that. Like, I literally have nothing planted in those spaces, but if you just water it and plant something in later, it will count as water. Simple enough to refill, only takes a couple seconds, and it lasts you quite a while. The trees are still growing, and they haven't yielded any fruit yet, so I keep watering them in hopes that one day they will give me something back for all the love that I've shown them. Seriously, it's probably been like 2 weeks or something since I planted those trees in game. So, all right, so we're gonna buy some seeds. We're going to do something with those cabbages that you're gonna see in a second, but it may take up the time that I need because I will need to sleep. And occasionally those star bits, you'll find them around. They are good for crafting certain things. I just haven't needed to use them yet because I'm still relatively early on in the game. Where are the cabbage seeds? There they are. Oh man, I forgot. All right. I've been running on low funds for a long time. So I will need to get rid of the other cabbages before I can buy new ones. Let me show you how you turn your cabbages into double the profit that you would if you just regularly sell the cabbages, because that'll get you some decent money, but it's not the money that you need to run a farm like I have. And actually you can buy jars of water, which is good. Oh, and I am in a predicament. I forgot. Again, I don't have money, but I need jars. Let me just buy the rest that I can. There we go. All right, so I'm literally down to my last 7 gold coins, whatever the currency is in this game. Oh, so that's milk, 16 empty jars. All right, that'll have to do for now until I can get what I'm gonna do right now. So there's a complicated recipe showing you how to get water. It says something like grab a snowball and melt the snowball, I guess, or combine the snowball with the jar to make water. And I'm like, I found this fountain and it lets me fill it up and I can use it to cook. I'm using the fountain. I'm not trying to go around on some snowy mountain trying to find some snowballs. In fact, I haven't ventured very far from my farm or this town at all. The furthest I ventured was through the forest to find a certain beetle that I needed to craft a fishing spot, which makes no sense when you say it like that, but just trust me, I needed a beetle, and they only they only roam on trees. So that's what I had to do. All right, and here's the key. You have to invest in the cutting and the boiling station. Then you lay out your cabbages, you start cutting it up. Just chop away. It takes time. Look, this is just one right here. You literally got to go through all these. So I will fast forward it and I'll see you on the other side of all this chopped cabbage. Alright, so I'm just about to get to 16 cabbages here, and I'm going to multitask. This will be my first time multitasking because I think it's just going to be faster, and I'm running out of daylight. I actually need to go to sleep soon in game. So here you go. This is how you do it. Chopped cabbage, jars of water, hit that boil. There you go. Keep cutting. Which one's going to finish first? It looks like the boil finished first. Go again, cut. Boil. Alright, this is how you do it. I'm telling you, this is how you make money in this game until you're able to unlock more stuff. This is early on money. This is an easy way to make a lot of extra cash when you're running low and all you can buy are literal cabbage seeds. I had to figure out a way to make it work, and I did. But again, you need the initial investment of the cutting machine, the boiling machine here. And I believe they were like 1,000 gold a piece, which is going to take you probably a couple harvests in the beginning, just because you don't have a lot of money to start out with. So, but once you do, it will make a lot of other things very easy for you, like buying all those animals that I have. So I think I did pretty well for the first month here, not really knowing what I was doing and kind of just making it up as I go along, really. I did get my farmer's license, which is one achievement that I am proud to say I am a legitimate farmer, and you just earn that through the basic missions in the game. And there we go. We have 16 cabbage soups. Let's pick up that cabbage soup. Keep cutting here. We only have a few more, and unfortunately when you use the water or the jars of water when you make the soup, it actually consumes the jar itself too. Don't ask me why. I'm sorry for eating glass in your cabbage soup, but it is what it is. But it's no big deal. Jars are real cheap. You can get them for 10 a piece empty or 15 a piece with water already in them. I think personally it's worth the extra 5 to save the time of filling up 50 jugs of water. But if you want to do it, the time consuming way, that's perfectly fine too. And look at that. We have all our cabbage chopped. We have our soups. We have enough time to run to the store before I get tired and sell this soup. And let me just show you, not to the store, to the selling portion, which is on this side. Let me just show you the difference here. I'll sell one chopped cabbage. What I'm gonna have to do is swap out one of these things here, pull one, because I don't want to sell them all. There you go. So you got 122. Starting to feel sleepy there. I'm gonna pick it back up. I'm actually not gonna sell it because it's not worth it. Check this out. Let me just show you the single. All right, 122 for the chopped cabbage, 282 for the cabbage soup, and it just cost the water essentially. All right. Imagine that if you multiply it by 16, you're looking at 4,500 coins. Sell that, or petals I should say. I keep calling them coins. Forgive me, I'm used to other games. And let's go and get to sleep because I don't know what happens if you get exhausted. I haven't done it before. Let's go ahead and go to sleep there. I'll get some more jars of water in the morning now that I have a little bit of money. I will make the rest of the soup, get the rest of my money, and then we'll hit the portal. But it's not raining, so I do need to water these real quick because if you miss a day, they start to wither. Anything to make that process faster, I'm down for. I'll have to try out the sprinkler system sometime. I'm not sure exactly how it works. It's kind of expensive, and that's why I haven't just dove right into that yet. All right, where's the water? There it is. All right, so we'll buy 24 of these. And I know it's a little bit of an investment up front, but it is worth it. Like I said, you get back almost double what you would by selling just the cabbage. All right, and there we are, 24 cabbage soups. Let's go sell these, and then we're gonna go venture into the portals so I can show you that. So there are probably a ton of different ways to make money in the game, but I'm telling you, doing this cabbage soup with the minimal investment of getting those stations is going to be, I don't know why I went to the store, I need to sell over here. Getting those stations set up and just selling what you're planting and using the scythe to get your seeds back, that is going to yield you plenty of petals, at least early game. Again, there are probably lots of better ways to do it once you get more advanced in the game, but I've found that that is a nice, easy way to get it done early on. And the only other way that I know that may even be better is, and I'll show you right now, is jumping into one of these portals. Oh yeah, and the other thing about this level is that it's platforming. So sometimes you fall down like that when you get too much momentum. Trust me, it's not me. It's just sometimes you double jump when you hit the edge of the block. Sometimes you're not going fast enough. Sometimes you're going too fast, and you miss it. It's just the way it is. Alright, so what you can get are these things here. The fairy trees can get you a decent amount of cash. These trees aren't going to get me too much either, but like I said, this literally requires little effort, no capital up front. You just have to wait for these islands to spawn. And then once you do, oh yeah, and the fairy homes too. So we're really making these fairies homeless here, unfortunately, for our profit. But you know what? It's not real, so I think we're okay. There we go, and we are back. Let's go over to the shop, sell everything that we can, and see if we can't turn a little profit off our little daily excursion there. All right, this looks like a good one. Got a couple fairy homes, got lots and lots of blocks. I might as well sell those too. Let's get the rest of these fairy trees in there. And yes, this is an annoying part. You have to use inventory management like this. All right, I think that's my haul there. All right, so let's go ahead and sell these and see what we get here. Not too much, just 48 petals. Blocks are, dirt blocks are always going to be just a single one each. And there you go. And so these, like I said, are going to be the easiest way. And trust me, it doesn't look like a lot of money, but when you have literally zero, you're selling things just to buy more seeds. These trees, walking in that portal takes 10 seconds, and I just made, 750 petals or so. So that's not too bad at all. That's how I got a couple of things. It is a good idea to talk to these townsfolk as you're going through. I didn't do much of that today. Deliver a yellow bunny phone to Oscar. Yeah, he was right around the corner. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Oscar's kind of a douche, but yep, there we go. And he gave me a fireworks launcher. All right, I take it back. That's pretty dope. Let's get back home now. I do need to get another shelf, obviously, because I am out of space on this one. That is the capture crate. I definitely want to keep one of those. Regular crates I don't really care about so much. let's put these chess pieces on and do a little decor. So my dog gave me this table. I don't know how, but it was one of the gifts that he gave me. Shout out to Milton. All right, and these giant chess pieces, because why not? It matches, looks good. Got my Muggo sap there, because alcohol would give this a higher rating, ESRB. All right, so we do have technically a little bit more time, but I am anxious to see what's gonna happen on the next day when the seasons change. Let's hit that bed and see what happens, and then we'll call it good for this video. You got caught up on what I've did in the first month. Material islands have been reset, so that's new. Merchants sell new clothes, that's new too. Maybe I should do some shopping real quick. All right, and here we are, first day of summer. Let's go. We got portal events. Looks like that's the only event that happens this month. Everything looks the same. Are these dying? Yeah, and it's a waste of all those cabbages. I shouldn't have bought more. Well, I'll deal with that later on. Let's go see. Let's go find some clothes real quick, because a little retail therapy to mourn my lost crops. Got a queen bee, nice, and a little orchid mantis. I will take those. Queen bees you can sell for a pretty decent amount if you're not actively needing them for honey. So we got a TV, we got a groovy table, bathtub, so nice items there. Contemporary wardrobe, stylish sink. We got more seeds. Here we are. Some neon trainers. I got a couple lab coats already for my dog. I do have that hoodie for my dog as well. Strap top, ruffly dress hoodie, splat shirt, high tops, colored trainers. Nothing that's catching my eye so far. We got pig in a crate, rooster in a crate, cow, pig. I could get another pig, but they're not yielding enough for it to justify it right now. But I think that's gonna do it. So let me know if you're playing Staxel, what you think about it so far. What do you think about the progress that I've made in the first month? And ultimately, is this a game that you would like to play? Or is this something that left your mind completely? Or you didn't even know that I was on the eShop? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more great indie content. Until next time, my name is Mikey. Stay safe, stay sane, stay playing indies. And I'll see you next time.